I'm singing high dee dee. Segall has returned for their 15th studio album, 3 Bells. I have been aware of Segall for some time now, but this is the first time I have decided to check out their work. 3 Bells is an hour-long blend of garage, psychedelic, and prog rock. Although this is a solo project, a lot of the songs on this album feature Segall's wife, Danae, who even has a song named after them on this thing. I have to say, I enjoyed much of this album, but the length can make it a bit of a drag sometimes. The album begins with the track The Bell. This is a sprawling opener that I do think adequately sets up what you are to expect from the rest of the album. There is a cool middle part of the song that feels like you are spinning out of control. I also like the outro, which reminds me more of a garage rock band, especially something that sounds more like Radiohead off of OK Computer. The lyrics seem to be pointing to some weird numerology that I don't quite follow, but it does suggest some kind of internal struggle within Ty. We then get the song Void. I really enjoy the very creepy opening acoustic guitar part combined with the warped synths matching the psychedelic energy. The song lyrically feels like you're taking a trip. You get lyrics like, "Through a mirror, you'll see clearer. The stones are made of dust, and the metal is only rust." Which has that vibe of a stoner that, takes a huge hit and then is like, whoa, have you ever thought about that, rocks are just bigger grains of sand? Dude! Given the music, it kind of works, but I still wish there was more to think about rather than these kind of, pseudo-stoner profundities. The track I Hear has this blues-inspired riff combined with a heavily processed acoustic guitar. I don't love this one. It feels like a more quirky version of a Big Sugar song. The lyrics are about listening to your partner, which is good advice. Communication is important for a happy marriage, but it feels a little one-dimensional and obvious. I didn't need a blues song to tell me it's important to listen to my wife. We then get this obnoxious song called High DD. This seems to be about Ty's wife, and it's about them making music together, but the song is just kind of annoying and over the top. During the chorus, Ty hits these ridiculous notes singing, "I'm singing high dee dee." I'm just not that into it, personally. The song My Best Friend has an incredible groove. The lyrics, again, aren't that deep. This is a song about loving your best friend, which I believe in this case is Ty's dog, but the sincerity on this track does have some charm to it and makes it one of the best cuts off this album. We then get the song Reflections, which returns to more of the psychedelic lyricism and music. It seems to be about self-discovery through reflection, and it's done well with the music matching the energy of the song. The track Move is sung by Ty's wife, Danae. The song has a lot going on musically, and it doesn't always work. Occasionally, it sounds just like a complete mess, as guitars seem to be playing two different songs at the same time. Lyrically, it is about staying and moving with your partner. Again, there isn't much to dig into here, and it's just kind of like, all right. We then get the quirky, psychedelic song, Eggman. This song seems to be about someone with eggs in their face. I don't know. It again just feels like someone got high and was like, oh man, what if there's this dude He's got like eggs in his face, bro. Eggs in his face. Bro. And then like once he came down from that like high, was just like, you know what? I'm gonna write a song about that. Eggman. The singing on this song is also done in a very silly and over-the-top manner, and the music just feels weird. There's even this extended outro, which is just a wall of noise that is more annoying than earned or interesting. But this transitions into the much better track, The Room. The song seems to be about someone struggling with agoraphobia. The music even feels tense with these expansive moments like the outside world is coming in and it's overwhelming. Ty's voice sounds great on this track as well. The build at the end is also epic and well earned. This is probably the best song on this album, so if you want to check out a cut off this thing, I would recommend The Room. We then get the classic rock tune Watcher. It feels like it is straight out of the 60s and 70s. The lyrics are, again, stoner abstract. We get the line, square of wood with glass, see the vibration, but here no man painted dirt with grass. Pfft, yeah, dude. The song sounds okay if you really like that classic rock vibe. My guess, you will love this thing if you do like classic rock. But for me, it's a snooze fest. We then get the short and annoying song Repetition, where Ty literally just says repetition over and over again, while these guitars make annoying sounds. Thankfully, it's short, but it feels like it lasts forever, even though it's just about 2 minutes long. The track To You is a weird experimental track that I actually enjoy quite a bit. Ty is singing in a similar way to Eggman, but it sounds better on this track. There are also these interludes of weird, plunky synths that sound fun and different from the rest of the album. There's also this wild and ethereal soft rock bridge that is really enjoyable. However, halfway through the track, it switches pace and it still sounds weird but interesting. However, I do feel it does go on for a little too long. The track Wait, which is similar to the track Watcher, is another classic rock song. It's okay. I do love the rocking and psychedelic solo near the end, so I do enjoy this song better than Watcher, but again, if you're an enjoyer of classic rock, Wait is another one that you would enjoy. We then get the incredible track Danae, which sees Ty repeating his wife's name over and over again in this 6-minute long jazzy prog rock track. It's just a musical journey, and I love every moment. We even get some tasteful cowbell in the mix. It's just a groove. The 6 minutes do not feel stale. You're rocking out the entire time. I wish more of the album sounded like this. The album then ends with a weird acoustic indie rock song called What Can We Do? With lots of la 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 la's. It's silly, it's kind of cute, and it's a nice way to end the album. It's nothing too offensive. It's not my favorite track here, but it was a decent end to this album. There were some great songs here, some terrible songs, and, you know, some mediocre songs as well. This album was all over the place, but the number one problem for me is the length, especially given how mixed I am on some of the songs here. It really makes the album drag for me. I still think the album is worth checking out, even though I didn't love every aspect of it. I think if you're into psychedelic and classic rock, this album would be more appealing to you. However, for me, at the end of the day, I would give this thing a 6 out of 10. What did you think of this album? Did you like it? Did you not like it? Let me know in the chat. Thank you for watching this video and continuing to watch my content, and I will see you next time.